Right, I haven't been around for a while. I have been occasionally popping out and doing a bit on the layout, so I thought I'd do a little bit of an update as to where I am at this point. I can't really remember where I left off, but trees was the name of the game last time round. I was having a go with trees. These have remained the same. As I said before, I had run into some problems with the quality of the seafoam that I got from World Scenics, who have tried to be helpful and replace it, but actually all of their replacement stock is just as pointy as the last lot. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna ask them to do next actually, but I'll work that out. In the meantime, I have rescued this eBay secondhand Torrington. Runs an absolute dream now. I can't remember what the problem was. I think it was. Oh yeah, it was the wheel gear on the side. On this side, I think actually was getting blocked, so it was stopping and starting every now and then. So all I've done is bent the rods back, and hey presto. So yeah, an absolute bargain really on that front. As you know, I like to have a look at eBay secondhand recoveries, and this was a good win. Currently got the front off here. I think, oh yeah, why is that? Because I had started work over here. That was me getting this area prepped and in. So in the meantime, I then decided to come back. So just kind of like job hopping at the moment, which I saw. I think is quite kind of the danger of the hobby. You know, when you're doing something this big, you like to go between different areas. But I've largely kept to what I wanted to do, so I'm happy with that. I've put in a bit of prep here to create the hillside to which that bridge comes in. You know, as you know, I'm very tight on space, so you can see I've had to kind of work it that way. Here's another new loco. What have we got? The Windsor Lad, another recovery. So actually I've got a few, and then the County of Cornwall over here, which was another recovery. So yeah, all in, all three of those locos cost me probably the same as a relatively cheap new one. So I got three for the price of what would be one brand new, and they run pretty well actually. Over here, I've just put in some paper mache hillside. Because of course this is going to be a difficult area. I am going to probably revert to my what is now tried and tested technique of whacking down the hanging basket liner and then placing scenics on top of that and colouring it with a brush as an airbrush. I've had a pop at going in and putting in some electrics just to test how this would all work from the lighting around on platforms, and then I ran into a problem with my drill not being able to actually fit, so I can't actually drill down in the holes because of this damn height here. So I've had to go and look for an alternative method of doing the drills, which I'm going to do probably one of these little hand drills that I purchased. So a bit frustrating, but it means that I have excuse my French, cocked up a little bit in terms of the drilling here, but of course the idea would be to have those come through under here, join it all up to the connector that I will put in place for this station underneath. Again, still not decided on the station building, definitely not the Hornby one, of course. I might run with this HO scale one for the time being, and maybe have this smaller dipole one sort of kind of over here as a separate building. I don't know, they don't kind of look like they should be together. So yeah, welcome thoughts on this station. All of this is now painted. I haven't done any of the point work yet. I had started putting down, and this is just dry ballast at the moment. I haven't put down any glue yet. I wanted to make sure things were sorted. The other thing I don't think I've actually talked about on another video I might have done, so apologies if I'm repeating myself, but I've now got this very well hidden and concealed switch, which is actually an isolating switch for this section of the track. So you may recall that I have had a bit of a problem where, even though I've got the this red wire here was cut, I was still getting power coming into this section even when the points were closed, and I think it's because that point over where that train is has a bit of a fault on it where actually it allows the current to pass over irrespective of whether it's closed or open. Yes, I think it's around this area anyway. So now this can be used to essentially block out this section and have no moving trains, which is cool. I have also started on the Scenics over here. As you can see, it's got a bit of colour. I've been a bit busy over here kind of getting things ready for the water pour over on the bridge. So I'm actually really happy with how this has come out over here. And you'll also notice that I've put the ballast down. Again, dry ballast at the moment, so I've yet to glue that in place. It's just dry. I'll probably run a carriage over it to make sure the inner rail is okay. But yeah, I'm largely really happy with that. I think the only thing perhaps I'm not too happy with is the colour difference between the front and the background, but actually I think it kind of works, and looking at it on the camera it definitely looks better on the camera. This over here was originally just going to be flat at the back, but I decided to make it a bit hilly so it kind of looks like the track had to kind of go through that, like a little lump in the hill there that rolls down to the river. I'm happy with the prep for the river. I've got some offcuts of twigs and whatnot in there, sea foam. I've coloured it in various colours, dark colours, light colours, dry brushed it ready. I've got bushes at the side which are made from the polyfibre stuff that you get with the deliveries from what they're called, the food place, I can't bother to remember. So these are all in place, and it's just kind of waiting for me to have the patience to do the water pour. I've left off the station at the moment because the station Scenics, or the station ballast, can only go in once I've done the point rodding, really, because I want point rodding in. So I'll do that after probably getting all the electrics in around here. And then on the other side, the only other update is that I have now got the platform structure in, kind of ready to do the top of the platform with plaster, lightweight plaster I think is the one that I use, so like little glass bead stuff that works quite well in my experience anyway from doing the other one. Yeah, so as you see, I think it's coming on really nicely, slow but nicely, making some progress little bits at a time. I just haven't had kind of the impetus to spend too long out here. I've kind of been doing little bits here and there, but yeah, I think you'll agree the Scenics here actually make a huge difference, and obviously when the river is poured, this will pretty much be complete, albeit it needs some trees on it, I guess. So yeah, that's the update for today. Hope everyone's okay, and I'll try and do another video with another update once I've made a bit more progress. Catch you later. See ya.